What's up, everybody? Let's talk motivation.
In life, bad things are going to happen. Negative things will happen. You can't control these things, Bad things will happen, whether you're going through a divorce, you're going through financial issues, maybe you're losing your job, or your friends are all moving away, or maybe you're moving away from your friends. Whatever might be the case, the thing is you can't control these incidents from happening. It's life. If everything went your way, why would you even want to live your life? Because everything would be perfect. You'd never have time to challenge yourself. You'd never have a chance to learn or experience because it would all just be laid out for you. But anyways, bad things are meant to happen, and you can't control it. But what you can control is how you react to them. You see, every single day, somebody is allowing something that they cannot control to interfere with their mindset, to interfere with how they live their life. And every single day, one of these people plays victim. And I know this because I do this myself a lot, and I've been trying to work on it. But everybody plays victim. It's always someone else's fault, whether, you can't find love because girls are mean. You can't make money because employers don't like you or see your skill or whatever. It's not, all right, first of all, let me go ahead and comment on that off topic, but it is not up to the employer to seek out your skill. It is up to you to present yourself with that skill. If you don't present that skill and someone else don't see it, that's not their fault, it's yours. But we have to learn that we're not technically the victims to anybody else but ourselves. It is our reactions to the negative things that happen to us that cause us to be in our situation. The choices that we make ultimately lead us to where we're at. No matter what we're going through, it is some choice that we made that put us there. And it is also a choice that you can make to take you out of there. We have complete control of our lives. We have complete control. We just need ego and our pride to control it. We need to stop acting off of impulse and anger. We need to take a second and breathe and just think about it, Think about all the scenarios that could possibly be going down. Think about every different perspective of the situation you are in and try to come up with the best possible choice, because it is our choices and our perspective that is going to get us where we need to be. It is our choices and our perspective that is going to make us learn and grow into the strong young people that we are, so that we can be the future of this world. People don't want to hear it. The old people, they don't want to hear it. But we are the future of this world. And what happens to this world ultimately depends on us youngins. So we need to start tightening up, folks. We need to learn. We need to get better. We need to grow, enlighten ourselves. Listen to a video, read a book, watch a presentation, listen to some advice. Do something to better your self every single day, so that we can make this future for the kids that we are bringing up into this world, so that they can be the future after we are gone. And we need to make a better future, not a worse one. History repeats itself because people have a natural instinct of not learning from the first time they did it, and not learning from other people's mistakes. We need to start learning not just from our own, but from other people's mistakes. Everybody's like, you have to experience it to understand it. No, you can see it with your own eyes, standing in the background or being on the sidelines, and still understand, okay, something's not right with this picture. This is not how I want to do it in my life. You can learn from your mistakes, but you can learn from others. But ultimately, we need to learn how to think, make choices better, and just find new perspectives. Look at things from a different side or point of view. I had posted not too long ago on Facebook talking about perspective. I was trying to make a point. I don't know if I made my point. It made sense in my head. It might not make sense in y'all's head. I'm a little crazy. But I was talking about a hill. I like to think of it like this. Let's say I live right here. There's a hill here. I don't know what's on the other side of this hill. I can't see it. All I know is from what's right here at my front door all the way to that hill. And everything in between. That's all I see. So that's all I know. And my whole life, everybody I talk to that comes from different parts or different sides of the hill, they got all these stories and I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I've got my own opinions. I'm set in my ways. I'm like, okay, no, you're just crazy, right? Well, what happens if one day I decide to climb that hill? What happens if one day I walk to the top of that hill and decide to go down another side? What happens if one day I stand at top of that hill and I look at all four sides of the hill? Then what? You think my perspective is going to be the same? No. Because now I've taken the opportunity to broaden my horizon. I have taken the opportunity to climb that hill, to get to the top of it, and to see what's on the other side. Now I'm able to look at it from a different perspective, from a different point of view. You see, if I never took the chance or opportunity to climb up that hill and see what's on the other side of it, I would never have been able to know for sure. Somebody could have came over here and said the grass is blue over there, I swear it to you. And I would have said, nope, impossible. That can't be true. That's not right. That's not how it is. Grass is green. We all know this. The grass is green. So, no, the grass ain't blue over there. But then if I climb that hill, what happens if it is blue over there? Then what? It's perspective. It's how you look at a situation that changes everything. You can change the picture. You can change your fate. You can change your future. There is no destiny. Everybody talks about, well, fate says that this is going to happen to me. My destiny is this. No, you choose your destiny. You choose your fate. You choose where you're going to go in life. No, there is not a cosmic being writing with a pencil and a piece of paper saying this is going to happen to Nicholas Reeve today. There is not an alien or force or energy anywhere in this world that says, okay, this is going to happen to Nicholas today. This is going to happen to him in 10 years. That's not what's happening. No, I am that being that is writing in this book saying this is what's going to happen to Nick. This is a metaphorical book, by the way. I'm not actually writing my future out. I'm not a psychic. But, no, I'm the one that makes those choices because I make a choice every single day, no matter what the situation is, no matter what I'm doing. I am always constantly making choices, whether they're good choices or bad choices. I don't know. If they're bad choices, I learn from them. If they're good choices, I learn from them. So every single day, I make a choice. And to every action you make in your life, there will be a reaction. So every time I make a choice, whether it's a positive choice or a negative choice, there will be a consequence. Whether it's a positive consequence or a negative consequence, there's always a consequence to every choice you make. And if we start learning to make the better choices and seeing the world from different perspectives, we'll be able to make those better choices, then we can have a better world. And us, like I said, us youngins growing up, we are trying to create a future. We are trying to make this world something. We are the future of this world. And someday, some kids are going to grow up under us when we're all dead and gone, and they're going to be the future of this world. Now, what are we going to teach these kids now? What do we want these kids to grow up and say? Because everything in their younger years, you ever heard that saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks? We need to teach kids how to be good, how to be respectful, presentable, how to make a better future now before they grow up and end up making the same mistakes as us. Everybody's like, well, they gotta grow up, they gotta make the mistakes, they gotta learn from them. Yes, you do have to make mistakes and learn from them, but if we can teach them not to make those mistakes, we can still help them learn from them without having to let them make those mistakes. But right now, while we are the youth, while we are the future, we need to be open to learning new things. Every chance we get to learn something, we need to learn it. Why not? What else are you doing? What else are you doing? You're spending half of your life scrolling through a phone, scrolling through your social media, looking at all these pictures, these videos. How many of you could honestly tell me everything that you just saw? Tell me what you were just looking at, like for the last 45 minutes when you were looking on that phone. Because because I can honestly tell you, I zone out. I'm looking through my phone. If you were to come up to me and say, so what have you learned? What have you seen? I wouldn't know, because I'm just mindless zombie, like just scrolling through a phone for hours, wasting time. For what? This time could be used to be opening new doors and finding new opportunities, broadening our horizons, making the bigger picture, Which leads me to a whole nother topic. Like, we need to stop procrastinating. We need to start taking opportunities when they come. We need to start taking risks and chances in our life. Stop living on the safe side. Stop living on how it's easy. Like, if it's easy, you're probably not going to learn from it. You've probably done it a million times. Challenge yourself. Challenge your mind. Challenge your body. Challenge your spirit. Just challenge yourself. Make yourself better. Make yourself grow. Build yourself. That's all it takes.